President Trump is doubling down on his calls to nationalize elections, specifically citing districts he lost in 2020. He says he wants the federal government to take charge, even though that could violate the Constitution. After the president floated that idea on a podcast, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tried to clarify. She says the president was referring to the SAVE Act, but just hours later in the Oval Office, the president appeared to double down on the federal government taking over federal elections in some states. He did not mention a voter ID law. President Trump then listed a number of Democratic-led cities like Detroit and Atlanta, where he thinks the federal government should step in.
Look at some of the places that horrible corruption on elections, and the federal government should not allow that. The federal government should get involved. These are agents of the federal government to count the votes. If they can't count the votes legally and honestly, then somebody else should take over.
Trump's accusations of widespread voter fraud in places he lost in 2020 have repeatedly been debunked.